into Penchak Sports Network for night 3 of our Kiski area football kickoff week, the 3rd episode in this week's series. It is our last player interview. Tomorrow we got that coach interview. Don't forget about it. And our football podcast. It's a good episode tomorrow. You definitely don't want to miss that. But tonight it's a good interview tonight. You're definitely going to want to watch this player. He's a good one. Our schedule, I pretty much already said it. Tomorrow night, our football podcast will run the first half of it, and then you got that coach interview will be somewhere in the mix, so you're definitely going to want to wait. Just watch the whole thing. You're definitely going to know it. It'll get you ready for the Whippeal season, get you all that info you need to know, and then that wraps it up for Thursday. Friday, our big event of the week, the Lift-A-Thon. That starts at 5 o'clock, so don't tune in at 7. You'll miss it. Tune in at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can watch the Kiski area Lift-A-Thon. That'll run about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's usually under the 7-hour mark, the 7 o'clock hour mark, I should say, because I think last year was about an hour and 30, hour and 40 minutes. So, yeah. And so now, non-football related info. We got the We Serve First, Pack the Park at Kennedy Park. That is on Tuesday, September 1st. It is a battle between Apollo Ridge and Leechburg at 3:30, and then Norwin and Kiski area at 5. It'll be a great one. Don't want to miss it. September 1st at Kennedy Park in Vandergrift. Streaming live on Penchak Sports Network if you can't make it to the park. But yeah, so that wraps it up for that. Basic little info about the Lift-A-Thon. You can watch it. It is on YouTube. The stream is already up there, so you can wait as long as you want for it. Like right now, there is one person waiting, probably just checking it out. So you can go on there and you can watch it live. 4:50 broadcasts will start 10 minutes early. Really, anywhere from 4:50 to 4:55, the broadcast will start in that range, and then by 5 o'clock, we're gonna be lifting weights. We're gonna be following them around. We're gonna spend a lot of time in the squatting and the bench. Those are probably the two areas. The squats and the bench is probably where we're gonna spend a lot of our time, because that's about the main majority. Last year, that's pretty much where we spent the whole time. So yeah, we'll try our best to get everyone. It was difficult last year, but we'll see how it goes. But that is Friday, 5 o'clock. And so it is that time. It is time to send you guys to Kiski area inside the weight room for our night 3 interview. We will see you after. And welcome into the weight room for night 3 interview here with Nick Anderson, a junior lineman. Nick, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm a 4-star offensive lineman. I have 13 offers.
Nice. All right, so we're going to move into question 1. Give us a quick recap of last season. How would you describe the way it went?
I thought it went all right. We didn't really end it how we wanted to. We lost a bunch of close games we should have won, and I think we're going to be a lot better this year.
Nice. Looking back at last season, what do you think was the team's biggest accomplishment, and personally, what was your biggest accomplishment?
I would say our biggest accomplishment is making playoffs. That's the first time we've done that in a long time. And my biggest accomplishment was being first team all-conference tackle again.
Nice. During this offseason, what have you done to improve your game and help make this team better?
We've been in the weight room, 4 days a week since Christmas.
Yeah.
So we've just been here grinding. Personally, I think I've become a great leader, a lot better leader since last year, and just keep working, helping everybody out.
Nice. Looking back on your first 2 years of Kiski football, how have you grown as a player and as a teammate heading into your junior season?
Like I just said, I think I've become a lot stronger, a lot smarter in the game, and I think I've helped my teammates a lot more since last year, since I've learned so much from past experiences.
Yeah, okay. You have a new head coach for the 2nd year in a row. What's that experience been like, and how have you adapted?
Yeah, it's tough, but obviously Coach Bull has been on the staff since I was a freshman, so we haven't changed a whole lot of stuff. It's been the same since Coach A and Coach Hall.
Nice. We'll move into question 6. Actually, we're going to take a quick pause. So If you were in control of the walkout song on Friday nights, what would you pick?
Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman. Okay.
I think we got to go over the hill again.
Okay, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. All right, moving in. Question 6. Kiski moves down to Class 4A this season. How do you think that gives this team a better opportunity to compete for a WPO championship?
I think it gives us a lot better opportunity since, we have a lot more kids than last year. We have 15 more kids than last year.
Yeah.
We're not playing big schools like 6A schools, 5A schools. We barely made the 5A cutoff last year. Mm-hmm. So I think we'll have a lot better chance.
You got a big one coming in McKeesport. How do you feel about that?
It's just another game.
Just another game. All right. With a new section that includes McKeesport, Indiana, Hampton, and Shaler, how do you feel about the competition?
I think we should do very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
What do you win in all 4 of those?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, nice. What do you think is this team's biggest strength heading into the season?
I would say our offensive line is our biggest strength heading into the season. We returned 4 of the 5 last year, and we have a bunch of new freshmen that are sticking up and playing good.
Yeah. Actually, we'll go to what younger players have impressed you the most this offseason?
S.J. McCartney, Jordan Flem, obviously LaVon's a sophomore this year, but he's been grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your personal goals for this season, and what are the team's goals?
Yeah, so I want to make first team all conference again and be all state. Our personal goal is we want to win a playoff game.
Yeah. Do you want to go farther than just one?
Absolutely. Yeah. We want to go as far as possible.
Yeah. If you had to describe this year's team in one word, what would it be and why?
I would say hardworking. Just like I said, we've been grinding in the weight room every day, working hard in the field.
A word Coach Hall used a lot was grit. Would you say that? Would you say
absolutely.
That? Absolutely, yeah. Is there one game on this year's schedule that you're especially looking forward to, and why?
Yeah, Shaler.
Shaler.
They beat us last year in the playoffs. Horrible game. We should have definitely beat them, and we're getting our get back.
Yep. And then one last question for tonight. If you could send one message to Kiski fans before the season starts, what would it be?
I would say we need everybody to show out. We play for you guys. We play for the community. Roll Cavs.
Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps it up. Any closing remarks?
Thank you, Nate.
Okay. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you Friday at the Lift-A-Thon. All right. And welcome back. That is our final player interview. I hope you enjoyed it. Nick Anderson, a big lineman for the Cavaliers. It is his junior season. Like he said, 13 Division I offers, so he is definitely going to go somewhere very good with those. Tomorrow, tune in for the football podcast and the coach interview. Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Time, tune in for the Lift-A-Thon. But until tomorrow, we'll see you on the next one. Good night.